How's it going, man?
All good, how are you?
I'm good, thanks, man. Hey, thanks again so much for doing this. I really appreciate it. And first off, for those of you that don't know you, introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Alright, so first of all, thank you for inviting me. It's my pleasure to be here. My name is Matej, M-A-T-J. It's Slovak, but Matt is better.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I messaged you and I was like, I felt so embarrassed because honestly, I was like, man, I've had several conversations with you and I'm like, how do I say his name correctly? I was like, because obviously you're from Slovakia, so I was like, how do I specifically say it? And then, but thankfully you were like, oh, it's cool, man.
It's cool, of course, I'm used to it, especially here. Everybody's pronouncing my name differently. So, yeah, I'm from Slovakia, as you said. We are colleagues still. We live in the same building. We live in the same building, which is, we are like neighbors, right?
Yeah,
I didn't even know we live like 3 floors.
But you know what? It's really weird because like the whole time that we've been here, I've always known who you were, kind of thing, but we never actually talked until like a couple of months ago properly. It was like I'd see you in like the supermarket downstairs. I'd be like, and we
it's actually a really funny story because you met me a couple of times, and every time you met me, you introduced yourself to me, and I was like,
did I?
Charles, like we met like 3 times already.
Oh my god, man!
We met once on New Year's. I think it was at your place.
Did you come in? Oh yeah! Oh my god!
And then we met again, and I was like, hey man, it's like, hey, I'm Charles. I'm like, great. We are laughing at this with my girlfriend always because.
Oh my god, that's so embarrassing.
It's fine.
Oh no, but you know what though? Like I had I've tried to improve it the past year, obviously with our job and stuff. But like, the book that I'm reading at the moment, and just some others that I read, like it said the importance of remembering someone's name automatically gives you this level of like respect, or like, or you almost feel like, hi,
like recognized. You know?
Yeah, 100%. Like
I mean, we all have this issue. I've been there so many times, and it's still like somebody tells you his name. Yeah. And in 1 second, it's like it's gone.
Yeah. Oh God, I hate it.
So I'm just learning techniques how to like learn it. It's very easy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, I think also as well, like I think it's Richard Branson actually. Like he's very good at meticulously remembering everyone's name that he's like interacted with in terms of his staff. And I think like when you run maybe a company or whatever, or a class or whatever you
have to.
And that's something I want to master. You know, same. I've been to. Like there's a place in London that I've been to quite a lot. Like I know a lot of the staff in the place that I've been to, and like every time I've gone there, I'm like, right, what's her name? Remember the name? And thankfully I'm getting good at it now. So hopefully I can stick with it. Like I told you when we first started speaking of me trying to get you on here, like I really feel that just the way you conduct yourself, and obviously for those of you that don't follow you on Instagram, like you've got a really, really cool Instagram, just the way, honestly, just like the poses you do, because you're a very big advocate of yoga, meditation, and veganism, and I want to just talk to you about that. So I want to start off with sort of veganism, and because personally for me, and no disrespect at all, but like I think I would just really struggle with not having eggs. That's one thing. Like that's something that I would really struggle with.
Very normal.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I could definitely cut out chicken, but I'm rambling a bit now. But just tell me what's like the principles of veganism for you.
So, why would I? I'll say why I started.
Yeah, please.
Like, it's been 2.5 years, I think, right now.
2.5 years.
It's like
bloody hell.
And the thing is, I went like cold-blooded straight from meat eater day to day to vegan. Like I was like, you know what, fuck this shit. I can swear, right?
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah, for sure. This is raw, man. This is raw. Anything you want.
And like I watched one documentary. It was Cowspiracy, and it's not like I'm naive and easily influenced. Like, oh, watch documentary, I'm gonna be vegan now. No, like I watched the documentary, I was like, this is interesting. Like why they did it, and if you watch it you will understand. And
what's it called?
Cowspiracy.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I think I watched like 2 more, so I had nothing else to do. And I was like, damn, like this is very interesting, so let me try. Like I'm gonna just try. So from day to day I was like, cut everything, dairy, meat, everything. So it took me like 1 week, 2 weeks maybe, and it was a struggle in the beginning.
Yeah,
it
for sure.
Especially because if you go like day to day, it's crazy. for your body to adjust. So it was really big struggle. Like I lost weight. I was very stubborn because I'm very stubborn. I was like, I'm not gonna eat anything. Like I was on a plane. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna rather eat anything than I would touch the meat or anything, you know. So it was actually really bad for me. Like,
so you almost went literally full hardcore,
and it was not really a good idea because. So I don't recommend anyone to do it.
Would you recommend someone who's considering it to take it gradual?
Definitely.
So like slowly cut it out. Yeah.
Let's say cut red meat out. Cut.
Yeah.
Let's say chicken and stay on the fish for some time, because I actually came back to fish for some time.
Sure.
So I adjusted. So I would definitely recommend to cut, let's say, meat or eat meat few times per week, like 3 times per week.
Sure.
And the rest try to eat as many vegan stuff as possible, plant-based. And even if you eat meat, try to just have bigger portion of vegetables, beans, legumes, everything, and less portion of meat, and try to slowly, like gradually eat less and less of the meat.
Okay.
With eggs the same, like I know, like who doesn't like eggs, right? But
it's just do you know what it is? I mean, when you actually think about it, though, it's very weird that we eat eggs because it's literally chicken fetus, isn't it?
It's chicken period, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, it is.
It is, yeah, it is. But
because if it's the same like in humans, like if you don't have the little chicks, it's just the period.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's the thing about it is super unhealthy for you. Like it's full of cholesterol. And full of hormones of the chicken.
Yeah.
So you're basically eating hormones of other animal, like big time, because the egg is supposed to feed the feeders of chicken, and the little chick become living organism, you know. So it's really not good for you. The amount of cholesterol is.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. Like, it's mainly the yolk, isn't it? That's sort of full of cholesterol.
The whole thing basically.
Yeah,
but it's the yolk is like pure cholesterol almost.
I mean, the thing is as well, like, because for me, like there's some extremes to both arguments, isn't there? Like, I think, and this is just my opinion, I could be wrong, but I think like as humans, when we used to hunt, like for the animal, like it was like a process, you know, like actually hunting for like, you know, an elk or a deer or something. I think that meat would be probably quite good for us in terms of, you know, maybe the protein, but like for you, was it also animal cruelty that sort of made you think that's
I started for the health reasons. I just want to see how it's going to affect my health.
Sure.
Especially cutting dairy was amazing. Like my skin improved, my digestion improved, everything. It was like perfect. Like I was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
I never had like stomach issues anymore. And so I started for health reasons, but the more I studied about it, the more I went to animal cruelty, environment, how it affects the whole environment, our earth and everything. It's just bigger picture, because once you have information from more sources, it's easier to actually be vegan. Because let's say, I give example, you have a coffee and you like your coffee with milk, right? Dash of milk.
Yeah.
It's not really going to affect your health, because it's
tiny
like
bit.
Tiny bit. So
yeah.
Your body can deal with it. But the thing is, from health perspective, okay, it's not affecting your health much. But from animal perspective, okay, like animals are being milked, cows are being milked.
Yeah.
In the end, they're going to be killed. And it's just the cruelty. Like if you watch footage of animals being treated, and this is the thing. Like people don't want to see it, and if you show it to them, you are. They're like, why are you showing me? I don't want to see this, you know?
It's almost like...
It's your conscious talking.
Yeah.
It's like, of course you don't want to see it, because you are contributing to this.
It's almost like, I think a lot of people, they like to be in bliss, you know, ignorance is bliss, isn't it? And I mean...
Of course, I was there as well, so I'm not judging, I'm just saying.
I mean, for me as well, like if I actually sat down and watched one of them, I'm pretty sure I'd probably never eat meat again. But like, I think, I mean, with me on sort of cow's milk, actually, on a personal note, like, I'll never forget this conversation I had with someone. And if people still drink cow's milk, fine, whatever. But like for me, I remember someone putting it into perspective for me. There was a guy that I worked with, and he used to work on a farm, and he said, "Man, just think about this for a second." He was like, this isn't a cow. Most of the milk, it isn't a cow just grazing in the field and living its life. The amount of steroids that's probably pumped into that cow to produce that, like, because they have to make it think it's pregnant, don't they?
All the time.
Yeah, literally.
Cow is like human.
Yeah.
Cow produce milk only when it's pregnant.
Yeah.
So they are impregnating the cow.
Yeah, and so like that made me think. Like,
artificial.
And he said, think about like all the chemicals that are probably in that milk in itself, because it's just constant, you know. And when he said that sort of slapped me in the face a bit. I was like, oh my, because I used to have, man, honestly, you would have been like, oh my God, how has this guy not got diabetes? Because I used to have so much cereal. Like, I used to literally be like...
I was living on cereal.
It was every snack just...
I was...
Oh, God.
That's why I'm not judging anyone who's, like, fighting against veganism. Unfortunately, most of the people fighting against veganism, they have absolutely no knowledge whatsoever.
Yeah.
If a nutritionist fights with me... Fair enough. I want to hear your opinion.
Yeah,
if
for
somebody
sure.
who's just somebody said, my mom said, this is like this. Okay, show me the sources where you have the information from.
Of course.
I'm gonna respect you. But if you're just talking shit you saw on Instagram, you saw on Facebook, you don't have. I'm not saying I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a doctor. I read some books. I read some studies. I experiment on myself. This is the thing. The biggest thing for me is I'm doing it myself. It's not like I heard somewhere. 2.5 years I'm doing it. I'm still alive.
Yeah.
Miraculously.
Man, you're shredded.
And I'm in shape. I would say.
You look great, man. Honestly, so, like I'll drop your Instagram in the link of this and stuff, because you do look fantastic, man.
So the thing is, I see it on myself. I see it on many people that are vegans, pro athletes. They are vegans. They not only survive, they are thriving on vegan diet. So you don't. It's not like you need to eat meat to eat animals. We eat animals just traditions. Convenience, taste. Why else?
I can agree with you on that point. But for me, like as well, like I would be. I mean, I still eat meat, but like for me, I would be definitely for the hunting process. Like because I feel like I completely respect if you disagree with me on this, but like. For me, that's like almost respect for the animal. Like if you were hunting, like I said earlier, like if you're hunting an elk or a deer, it's like it's in its natural environment, and it's almost what we used to do. It's completely, but at the same time, you could easily say to me then, like, well, yeah, but it's completely unnecessary. You know, if as human beings we manage the resources correctly, we could literally feed the whole damn planet from one country on vegetables, and you know, so. It's both arguments. It's interesting, but I just but respect you for been strict for 2.5 years. But man, that's incredible.
Being really strict there.
I mean,
because for me, it's I either do it 100%, or I don't.
Or not at all.
Because if I have just a little bit milk here, just a little bit cheese here, like, I'm not doing it then, you know. So I have to really do it. It's just my thing. Like I'm trying to be very disciplined and like strict on myself and. For me, this is how it works. For somebody, somebody is like vegan. They are like, sometimes they are, sometimes they are not. Fair enough.
But for
me, I just have to do it because I either do it or I don't do it.
No, respect. I mean that's good. I mean, but I think going back to the milk as well. For me, I don't really buy cow's milk anymore because I was like, after that story I just said, like I just thought, right, I can't do it anymore. So and to be honest, actually. The transition to actually having almond milk or coconut and almond milk. I don't really like soy milk. I'm not a big fan of that. But the almond, coconut, almond milk, oat milk, bloody rice milk, like
so many options.
Man, there's so many. There's so many options. And you know what? I love the taste. I actually love the taste. Like and now when I have milk, I don't feel good. Like honestly, my stomach feels a bit.
Your body adjusted.
It's adjusted, and like I said, the actual taste of almond milk, coconut almond milk, and my favorite one is oat milk. It's from like a Swedish.
I know which one. The
Oatly.
Silver, the grey.
That one.
So great.
Oh man, I love that one.
You can even foam it. It's like nice latte.
It's perfect. Like and that one, I'm totally content with not having milk. Like, but one thing that I wanted to ask you though about the veganism particularly. Where do you get your protein? Like, what would you say? Like, anyone that's considering it, what would you say is the best source of protein for you when you're transitioning into being vegan?
Like, so this is the most common question. Of course.
Sorry, you must get it all the time.
It's just so funny because once you learn about it, you actually learn that you don't need that much protein. You actually. Like, I'm not even focusing on getting protein. Like, I'm not even obsessed with protein like some people. I'm not even eating protein powders.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no. So, the thing is, your body can process only a certain amount of protein. Everything else goes to your kidneys. Your kidneys have to work and process it. So when you eat variety of fruits, vegetables, legumes, you get more than enough protein. Like, of course, you have to eat more because the density of food is different than meat. Because you eat small piece of meat and you get enough protein, but for the same protein amount, you have to eat like huge plate of different stuff. So for me, I stopped focusing on protein like 1.5 years ago, I think. I also thought like, okay, I have to get enough protein, but now I'm just eating everything I like. When I'm hungry, I'm just eating, and I'm getting enough.
Yeah.
Of course, different is if you want to be a bodybuilder, if you want to build a mass, then of course you have to eat more protein to build the muscles.
Of course.
You have to like probably add some protein powders and eat huge amount of meals very often.
Yeah,
I'm not aiming there. For me, functionality, flexibility.
Oh no,
speed,
and we'll go on to that for sure, because your flexibility from what you can see on your Instagram and just what I've seen you in the gym in our building actually a few times, but like you can see that that's what you focus on. But I think, would you say that, is it like, am I correct in saying chickpeas, like nuts
any
and
legumes,
stuff?
Any beans, nuts, seeds.
Like kidney beans, all that stuff is good for
all
protein.
All kind of beans, all kind of seeds.
Yeah.
Like pumpkin seeds, flax seeds, hemp seeds, chia seeds, sunflower seeds. Like I do almost every day because I'm making smoothie every day.
I have to ask this, by the way. How do you stomach those smoothies? Do they actually taste good, if you don't mind me asking? Like,
they're amazing.
Yeah?
I could.
Really?
I do bring some. Yeah.
I'm gonna try one, if that's all right.
I don't know if it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't look good. I know if it's like green, if it's like green or like silverish, because if you put some.
It's because I see all the bits. I'm like,
but I'm like,
what?
It's so good because even if the taste isn't that well, I always add like date syrup or agave syrup.
Perfect. Yeah.
It's sweet, and it's sweet. It tastes like, I don't know, ice cream or whatever you want. You make the taste the way you like it, you know.
And the thing is as well, I suppose that'd be quite a good way for people to start actually. If you struggle a little bit with vegetables, which is no disrespect to anyone, that's a bit daft because you should be having vegetables anyway. But like, I suppose if vegetables and fruit, if people are struggling with it, you can just blend it and have it smooth.
Exactly.
You know,
this is the thing. Like, if somebody doesn't like kale or spinach,
just blend it.
Okay, understandable. You have some bad memories from childhood that are forcing you.
Oh
just
man,
blend it in a smoothie. You don't even know it's there. It's gonna change the color of the smoothie.
Yeah.
But nothing else, because once you add agave syrup or date syrup, or if you eat honey, and it's just gonna be sweet. It's just gonna be nice because you add bananas, and it's just like banana shake. It tastes like a milkshake. Literally can taste whatever you want it to taste. So
that's perfect. And
it's very easy and comfortable. Like even if you don't have fancy blenders, any blender will do, and you just blend the shit out and chug it.
Of course, and plus you're getting all the nutrients
and
in
you're
it anyway.
So much stuff. Like I'm drinking like 1 liter smoothies after workouts, and it makes you full for a couple of hours or in the morning. Like,
and essentially as well, you could put literally 5 different things in there, can't you? Just the whole lot.
Like 15 different. Like literally yesterday I did a smoothie bowl. I put like 5 bananas. I put like spinach, kale, walnuts, all the seeds. I have like pumpkin seeds, flax seeds, chia seeds, hemp seeds, some soy milk or almond milk, whatever milk I have, or even water. Then some agave syrup, boom, down, and it's tasty. And makes you full.
Yeah, for
makes
sure.
you literally full.
But also just in general, like it's obvious, but the nutrients you just get from vegetables in itself, like it's just, it's insane. And honestly, like I think a lot of unfortunately, I think across the world, I think the obesity rates are going up, which I don't quite understand why, but
it's going huge, especially in Western countries.
Oh yeah, even mine.
Western diet.
Yeah, and like even mine. Like I remember, I don't know how accurate this survey will be, but I remember reading an article like a couple of months ago, and it was saying by 2020, like 7 out of 10 men are going to be considered obese in the UK. 8 out of 10 women. I was
UK,
like,
US, Australia.
but I was like, why? The groceries are so cheap. Like
the countries with biggest meat consumption.
Maybe
biggest fast food chains.
Yeah, there we go.
Processed foods.
There we go.
It's insane. Like fast food became
just too
available. I was working in the US a couple of years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was a lifeguard.
Oh, cool.
Anyway, the thing was, I was cooking for myself. I was used to cook for myself all the time. Every day I brought food for work, and I was still eating meat that time. That's not the thing. But the thing is, I came to the kitchen where I was working the pool. Yeah. And I was heating up my food, and the lady from reception came. Of course, she was
Huge.
And she asked me, what you are eating? I'm like, I just cooked something like some chicken with rice. She's like, you cook that?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. She was like 50 years old lady.
No
she's
way,
like,
man.
She's like, you cook? She was shocked.
Really?
I was like 20 years old guy, right? She was like, why? I was like, I don't know, because I like it. She's like, how come you know how to cook? I was like, I don't know, I just learned it. Like I had to because I wanted to survive, right?
Yeah.
Because in Slovakia it wasn't really common to have fast foods. Like,
yeah.
You didn't really have any other option. You have to cook or you just eat some cans. I don't know. So yeah, she was shocked, and every day she was eating like McDonald's, KFC, and you see this in Dubai as well.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, it's cheap.
Go to the mall.
Yeah.
All the families, everybody, they eating fast foods.
Yeah.
Only. The kids, you see 5 years old kids, which are obese already, which
terrible.
probably have diabetes already.
Yeah, for sure.
And this is the thing, diabetes is not from sugar, it's from eating cholesterol, processed
crap.
foods.
It's eating too much of that.
You are obese.
Yeah.
When you are 5 years old, you're gonna live maybe till 50.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, you will have like 3 bypass surgeries, and this is life, you know.
Yeah.
And then these people gonna tell you.
Yeah.
These people gonna tell me, oh, but what kind of life you have? Like you don't enjoy, you don't eat. Like I want to live YOLO, you know. I want to eat whatever I want. I want to eat meat and enjoy the burger. I'm like, okay, like what kind of life I'm living?
Oh yeah.
You're gonna spend half of your life at the doctor's office. Like you're gonna spend last 10 years of your life in a hospital, going through surgeries.
Yep.
You're gonna spend, and this is the thing. This is what I was thinking today.
No,
actually.
tell me.
People tell you, like when I tell people to eat like vegetables, fruits, because even if you are sick, people tell you, oh, you have to eat fruit, vegetables, right? When you're sick. But when you're healthy, you don't have to eat them, right?
Yeah.
And then they tell you, like, I tell them, like, yeah, you should try to eat fruit, vegetables. Then they tell you, they can be unhealthy as well. I'm like, okay, go for organic. And people tell you, it's too expensive. I'm like, yeah, fair enough. It is too expensive, yeah. Organic food is fucking expensive.
Yeah, it is.
But the thing is, do you really want to save money on something you put in yourself every day, inside your body? And then these people who not, like, I don't want to spend money on organic food, and then once they are sick, later on when they have diseases which they don't have to have, lifestyle diseases, like problems with blood pressure, heart disease and stuff, and then they go to doctor and they're like, they spending all the money for the doctors, for medication, and they're like, it doesn't matter, I'm going to spend all my money because my health comes first. Really, does your health come first?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Why don't you spend money on good food, which you put on in yourself every day?
Just invest in
isn't
eating
that
better.
paradox that like you save money on good food because it's too expensive, but then you don't mind to spending money on the doctor, which is
too expensive, fucking expensive.
But it's okay because it's my health. Health comes first. Really does it? Yeah,
it's
like think about it.
I think a lot of people they need to just reprioritize, and you are what you eat. It's such an old saying, but it's just the truth.
You are what you eat.
You are, and it's like. And do you know what as well? I'll always respect my dad because my dad is a very good cook. Like I'll never forget this. When I was a kid, I know it's like a funny story you can talk about, but like I'll never forget it when he cooked for me this dinner. I was a little kid, and then he made like some green beans, some chicken or something, whatever. And then I wouldn't eat the green beans. He was like, okay. Taylor, this is what's going to happen. You're not going to move from here until you eat the whole lot. You have to eat the whole lot. Why, Dad? And it's like, because I cooked this for you. I made this for you. Yeah. You're going to eat the whole lot. I sat there for 1 hour and I ate the whole lot. But like, but I totally agree with you. I used to work in McDonald's. It was the worst job I ever had in my life. But the worst part about it is just seeing, and okay, it's people's choice, whatever. But like, just seeing the amount of people that went in there and bought this shit. I was like, man, this is not real meat. Or it's not at least you could even. Yeah. But like I remember just working there and just people after people coming in, and I was like, do you not know how to cook? Like
people come there literally for every day for the meals. Like this is their lunch,
this
is their dinner, this is their breakfast.
I don't understand.
It's not like I'm going there for a snack. From time to time I want something. No, they eat there. This is their primary food they eat.
I don't understand it.
Is that
it's,
and this is just lack of knowledge.
It is, I think so.
Not educated enough in the in nutrition, which should be a huge part of
life.
education. Life. Like this is your body for life.
Exactly.
If you don't treat it correctly, you will end up dead.
Well,
I mean, we all end up dead. But
but
you will end up in hospital. Like
you'll just save. What's it? You'll just save. You have to. It's a temple. Like Bruce Lee said it, didn't he? Like, man, your body is a temple. If you eat this crap, and it's so easy to eat good food. Like, I have a very good recipe. I might make it for you one day. Actually, you might be proud of me. I have a vegan recipe that. It's pretty good. It's good, but it's like just like even alternatives to like white rice. I want to talk about like brown rice, man. Oh, brown rice, black rice. I get it. It's a bit intense for a lot of people, but it's a bit too
black.
Yeah. But like brown rice, though, the health benefits from that alone is insane. And then, but like I have a really good recipe. I put brown rice with bit of salt, bit of pepper, some olive oil, and then get some chickpeas, and then you get 3 vegetables, and you get 4 big tomatoes, right? Cut them up, but you just cut the top and the bottom. Yeah. Stick it in the bowl with the boiling rice, and what happens is it gets really soft. And when you drain it, just mash it all together, and the juice from the tomato just soaks in, and then you put some more veg. Oh, it's so good. I'll make it for you one day, maybe. Nice. But moving on from just the nutritional side, like, and I completely agree with you. I think it's just lack of education, but I still don't understand how people can. One thing I did want to say is that I think some fast food is better than others, but obviously the main chain the main chain stuff is just crap.
I'm talking about like McDonald's.
Yeah, 100%. Like
even like you see people going to McDonald's, taking the food, and they order Diet Coke. Because they're healthy, right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Diet Coke saves it, and then they take a salad.
Yeah.
They take the salad as well. They're like, today I'm gonna be healthy. They take the salad.
By the way,
they take the dressing, which has more calories than the burger.
They literally whack the dressing all over.
Oh my god!
I'll just have ranch dressing all over the place. Like, I don't understand it. But also the salad in the fast food places, I don't.
Yeah, it's like this cold salad.
Yeah,
which is like 98% water.
Exactly. Sorry, excuse me, guys. I'm very snotty today. but.
You just came from London, that's why, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's why. Too cold.
Freezing there.
Yeah, it was pretty cold actually, but normally I'm okay though. But have you seen speaking of the cold, have you seen this Wim Hof guy?
Oh, yeah,
man.
I was actually planning to. One day I will.
Yeah.
So he's like
his retreat
training
thing.
And stuff like that. Yeah.
Man, but do you know what? Though that's another element. Like I'm a firm believer that, and we were talking briefly. Like the mindset when you face the cold.
Yeah.
It really plays effect a lot because
it's like the main thing. Like he's proving it.
Yeah,
he's the guy
it stimulates your heart, doesn't it? Because your blood has to pump faster around your body. But
I don't know if you've seen the documentary about him. They did a test on him. They injected virus inside him.
Yeah, I remember that. Right.
And the virus didn't do anything.
No,
because he was meditating.
Yeah,
he literally told the virus to fuck off.
No,
and it's true. Like it's all here. It's like our mind is stronger than anything.
100%, and we're not even using most of it. Like we can't even access most of it, which is
we're using it for crap. We're using it for
overthinking,
judging people,
being
jealous.
McDonald's, like. But that I wanted to move on to that actually. You meditate quite a lot, and we've talked about it briefly. And I was actually using a very good app called Headspace. Yeah, I really like Headspace. I've been trying to. This year, I want to be more disciplined with it, but I've got no excuse. Got no good excuse, but I will get back on it for sure. Because when I did notice, and you'll talk about this in a sec, but when I was consistent with it. I could handle things a lot better. Like I just felt that I could, just with meditation in general. When you get into that. I was doing 5 minutes every day, and then for about 40 days, I managed to get a 40-day streak. I did 5 minutes every day. Then I was getting to 10, and the last week I was doing 20, and just the difference that you feel, like you just feel a bit, even if you just sitting in silence and just breathing with your eyes closed, even with someone talking or not, some music, you just feel a bit, different. I can't explain it, but you just feel a bit more at peace. But how long have you been doing it now? Like you've been consistent, 100 and something days.
Consistent 130 days, in a row, yeah.
That's amazing.
Single day.
That's amazing.
It's part of my yoga teacher training because we, in the beginning, like first day of the yoga teacher training, we said it's called tapas. It's from Sanskrit. It's like I don't even know how to say. We set something we want to achieve, like we want to do every single day. We want to change.
Sure.
Till the training is finished, which is 7 months till April. And I said, because I was meditating already before, I was experimenting with it. I had like 5 minutes a day and stuff. And then I said, like, okay, I want to really be disciplined about it. Because again, like I either do it 100% or I don't.
Yeah.
So I want to really be disciplined about it. So I want to do it every day. So this is my tapas. So since the day I'm meditating every single day. And the teacher, she advised me to use the app Insight Timer. That's what I'm using.
Insight Timer.
Okay. For me, it doesn't really matter what app you're using. If you are doing guided meditations, I guess it is, because you find guided meditations. Headspace has lots of guided meditations.
Yeah, it's just it's the creator who just talks.
Yeah, Insight Timer, you have also lots of free guided meditations, but I'm doing just quiet ones. It's called timer because you set a timer. I set a timer. That's what my teacher advised me to set a timer for 12 minutes.
Yeah.
And just meditate every day, 12 minutes, minimum 12 minutes, because this is something that some guru advised her, which is like better than 5 minutes, because 5 minutes is not enough. So I do like 12 minutes every day since then. And
1 sec, hang on.
I'm gonna just check if the camera is still recording.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, quick sec. Can you press the button on mine as well? Sorry guys, we're just sorting out the equipment. Just press the red button, that's alright. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, it's all good now. Yeah, just sorry folks, just a quick little camera adjust. And just I'm in the moment of sneezing, but I can't quite get it out. But please continue, Matt.
About meditation, what I just learned is
like doing it.
That's why you have to be consistent, because with the consistency, the first state of meditation is just training your mind. Training your mind to not be slave of your thoughts, because you know how it is. You meditate. You know how it is. When you close your eyes, you can sit every day with closed eyes for 10 minutes and you're not gonna meditate at all, because the thought's gonna just come and come. The thing is about closing your eyes, breathe and focus on breathing, let's say, and you just learn how to. You tell the mind what to do, not your mind tell you what to do. So you don't jump from thought to thought. You are just like focus on one thing. That's why breathing helps so much, because you focusing on breathing solely, like only breathing, and that's it, nothing else. So once you master that, once you master concentration, that's when the meditation really starts. And I think I just hit the point yesterday, which is funny, because yesterday I was meditating for 40 minutes.
Yeah, you
for the
said
first time for so long, and it felt like 1 minute. It was like this.
That's amazing.
And that was for me the point when I was like, okay, I know now I really meditated.
I've really hit the threshold.
Like there. I was really 100% focused, and
How did it feel when you sort of came out of it? Did you just feel?
When I stopped, I first of all I didn't even want to stop. Because this is the thing, when you train concentration, like you literally sometimes just wait for the gong to go. Like you're like, does it finish yet? I don't know. Like, I don't want to open my eyes and check it out. Yeah. This one, it was just going, just and going.
Pure natural. You were focused on the breath.
I was just enjoying it. I was there, and I came out of it, and I was zenned out like never before. I slept like a baby. It was amazing. And as you said, meditation is not only about that. Meditation is actually a tool that's gonna help you to get to mindfulness, and you're gonna be able to be in the moment all the time in your life. You will be walking in a park. I was talking about this in my other video. You walk in a park and you are not in the future. You are not thinking where you are going, what I have to do, what's my plans, and tomorrow I have to pay the bill and this. And you are not in the past thinking, oh, what did he do, what did he say, like what did I do, like was it good? You are in this moment. You are walking, you are feeling how you walk, you are seeing the trees around you, you're seeing the birds flying, you see the grass being green. It's just being there, because sometimes you just walk, let's say you walk through a park and you don't even remember you walked through the park, because your mind is somewhere else, everywhere, just not there where you are.
100%.
Once you learn how to be in the moment, everything's gonna, like every situation you're gonna handle better. The stress level will be less, because every stressful situation you will kind of step out, and you'll be like, okay, this is interesting, and you will kind of have time to think about it and how to react. You don't react immediately, being angry and stuff. You're
not so impulsive. No.
It's just really, really good for you.
And do you feel that it's really just benefited your life in terms of just controlling your emotion.
Definitely.
Yeah. And if you were to recommend it to people, because we were talking briefly before we got started, this I think I mentioned this before we got started. There's some schools actually, instead of giving kids detention for being bad, they've actually started to implement meditation for them, like just 10 minutes of getting them to breathe, and the results have been incredible. Like they're much more like, oh, okay, I took a moment to myself. I'm de-stressed and they're sort of content to go back to the class and stuff, which is, it just shows just even a little bit can just benefit you so much. But for someone who's completely new to it, is there a specific, you mentioned a specific app, the timer, does it involve guided, or is it just
there is lots of guided,
okay,
I would definitely recommend to start with guided meditations. In the beginning you have no idea what you are doing,
of course,
especially like I've been there, so I know. So as I said, you can sit down half an hour with closed eyes, but you will not do anything, just think about bullshit all the time, you know?
Yes.
So definitely start with guided meditation.
Sure.
There is a lot of guided meditations out there, which of course not every you will like. You will find someone who you like, because somebody doesn't like this voice, but you will find some you like, and start with some beginner meditations, and it can really get you there. They really guide you, they talk you through it, and it can do miracles.
Well, I mean, a good example of what you just said. For me, like with Headspace, it's made by an English guy, and his voice is very soothing. It's very calm, and the story behind him even starting that was, I think when he was 18, he had a really bad car crash, and 3 of his best friends died in the car except for him. And I think he was just obviously such an emotional, traumatic event. He just was like, right, I need to get out of the UK. I need to really find a place and calm my mind. And he actually ended up going to India and Tibet, I think, to become a monk. He was a Buddhist monk for 10 years.
Yeah, I heard about him. I saw his TED talk actually.
Well, then you know the story, but and then obviously Headspace is one of the biggest meditation apps there, and Calm is quite a good one, I think.
Calm as well. I tried Calm before.
It's
good as well.
There's some good music in Calm actually. Like even if you're just
rain
or man,
sounds of the nature.
But even that's good for your mind though, for sure.
Even music. That's what I'm saying. Like it doesn't really matter what app you use. Like, you don't even have to use the app if you don't want. Just
even
play
YouTube.
Music, you're like, or YouTube, but it's just about the intention that you actually want to do it.
Would you recommend people just start slow, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
I wouldn't really go to big numbers, long meditations yet, because as I said, like your mind is not trained yet, and this is the first step. You have to learn how to concentrate. This is the biggest issue for everybody.
100%. Even for me, man.
For me as well. Like, even though I'm doing it 130 days, still like yesterday night I had amazing meditation. Today morning I woke up, because I do it every day. I wake up. Shit, I can't concentrate. Not every day works.
Of course.
But I still do it. I'm still disciplined, and I train the mind. Because if your mind isn't trained in the beginning, you are not able to go further. You cannot go further and get to mindfulness if you are not trained in concentration. 100%. Because if you are not able to sit 5 minutes and look at something, like look at people. You play a movie for them, and 30 times per the movie they're gonna pull up the phone and check, because there is 5 seconds boring part of the movie they have to, and I'm doing that as well. So I'm just saying it's hard. It's hard to train your mind.
Of course.
And our mind is like the biggest muscle. It's literally like a muscle in the body. If you don't train it, it's gonna get weak.
Of course. But even just talking about discipline in itself, like it's really good that you are so consistent with it, because just repetition is how you get better at something. Just repetition.
It applies to literally everything.
And especially just when you work the mind, and like I want to try and do this in this year. I want to try and be very, very, really build my muscles in my head, just to be a lot more consistent with like I was saying about remembering names, breathing, but even breathing correctly, because I think the way that like a lot of our society works, like, I don't think we're meant to be in offices like this, because I mean, I know this is the world, this is business, whatever, but just even that, like breathing in this, like, it's not a good posture. And I think even meditation can help your posture when you just sit.
You have to be straight.
And then you just cupping your hands. Like I remember when I was disciplined with Headspace, just even like he was talking about when you start from, and you'll know this, like when you start from the head and you're just sort of slowly working your way down, and then it's really weird. Like you almost sort of, for me anyway, like I almost sort of see myself outside and just imagine me just...
Yeah, it's a visualization.
Man. And like you said, when you do a good session, you just feel...
You know the difference. You know when you get there. You know when you do it, you know you did it.
Yeah.
You know you actually meditated.
Yeah, of course. But also, like you said as well, like obviously the mind is so... It's just going around all the time. I mean, and like you said, I'd have a day when like my head just wouldn't sit still. Has days, yeah.
And these are the days when we need it the most.
Of course. And you've said it's helped you sleep, just your emotions.
It helps you sleep, get you energetic in the morning. It helps literally everything. And funny you talking about breathing, because yesterday I just had a post on Instagram and I wrote about breathing.
Oh, really?
It's just a short post, but I was actually talking about this, how bad it is that we don't, like most of us don't even breathe. Like, I would call it not even breathing, because we breathe very shallow, only into the lungs.
Yeah.
And that's why you are stressed, that's why you can have headaches, you can have back problems.
Of course.
Because you just don't get enough oxygen in the system. And your lung capacity is...
Shit.
You're breathing like 30% of your lung capacity.
Yeah.
When you could breathe 100 and you would be always energetic, everything would be like you would never have cold hands and feet because you would breathe properly. You would have proper posture. And
well,
stuff.
It's even like when you actually breathe properly, you can feel your diaphragm literally expanding, and then
your belly. Many people don't even know how to breathe into the belly. Yeah,
exactly.
That's why yoga is so good, because you can learn that.
Well, perfect segue into the last topic I would like to talk about with you. You've been doing yoga for a long time now. When did you start doing yoga?
It's not that long actually.
Really?
I've been doing yoga maybe 1.5 years.
Oh wow!
Almost 2, I would say. Actually, in March gonna be 2. Okay, almost 2 years. It's not that long.
But still, though, the flexibility, like I was saying about your Insta and stuff, like the flexibility you've got is
funny because
amazing.
I don't think I have flexibility.
Oh really?
Maybe I have the strength, but I really consider not flexible. Still, I'm really low at flexibility, but I'm getting there. It's just practice.
Oh yeah.
And thank you.
No worries, man. So just sorry if you heard that, folks. Just a bit of water.
So how did I start?
What like made you think, right, I'd like to give this a go? Like,
it's very funny because it was actually kind of accidental how I started doing yoga. I went not last year, year before. I went to Bali just by myself for 5 days to do freediving course. Yeah. So because I read a book about freediving, I always loved ocean, and I actually was always scared of the ocean, like deep waters. Many people are.
Man, I 100%. Like one of my one of my biggest fears is just like, imagine being in a boat and you can't see land. That freaks me out big time.
And just like imagine you are swimming in the water and just dark water below you, right? And it's most of the people. It's natural. It's fear of the unknown, because you are always, the fear is basically just something. Fear itself is just lack of knowledge.
Yeah,
it's just you don't know it.
I want that. I'm going to use that quote. So, fear itself is lack of knowledge. I'm quoting you.
Go for it. The first quote of my life.
Boom. That's going to be on your first book.
I don't even think it's my quote. I think it's somewhere anyway. But it is. It really is. It's just lack of knowledge when you think about it. And I had the same fear. I'm still having it because I didn't really practice. But I went there to do freediving course because I wanted to get rid of the fear. I wanted to experience it, and I read the book about it, and I was like, damn, I have to try this.
Yeah.
Plus my mind was crazy, like anxious, frustrated, always angry, angry on everything, easily to be irritated and stuff.
I can relate to that.
I was like, okay, I want to try freediving because I read that it can help your mind. So I did the course. It was like 2 days course, and part of the course was a little bit of yoga, some breathing techniques, like Uddiyana Bandha, if you know. And some stretches, basic stretches. So we did that, and I was like, this is interesting. And then part of the school, they had a little studio, and they did yoga as well. And I was like, okay, after the course in the evening, I went to do yoga class. I was like, let's try it, because of course I thought yoga is just for girls.
So did I.
I'm like, nah, but nobody knows me here in Bali, let's try it. I tried it, and it literally blew my mind. Like, I was never so challenged. Like I did workouts, I did before like MMA, martial arts
Yeah.
stuff, but this challenged me on a completely different level. Like I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, I have to start doing it more. Also my mind, like my mind, my body, everything was challenged.
Oh man, I completely agree with you like on that, because when you do like a proper yoga sesh, like there's some calm ones, you know, where you just stretch, which is perfect, it's good as well, but when you do a proper, oh my god, like you almost feel high, like at the end I'm sort of there like,
what just happened?
my mind just feels so like peaceful, and your joints, your muscles, everything, like,
because that's like the purpose. Like people have this misconception about yoga that it's just another workout, like I'm gonna feed yoga in there so I'm gonna stretch, but yoga is actually more about the mind and body.
Of course,
it's to create union between body, mind and soul. But in the past, yoga, the physical practice itself was there just to prepare the body for meditation. So now unfortunately it became business. Now of course it's just workout and let's do fitness yoga and stuff, but the true yoga, even I think I have no idea about it, but only from what I know and what my perception is that like the physical practice itself is to prepare your body for meditation. And to connect to your soul, to your mind with your body, because we are so disconnected from our body actually. When you do yoga, you realize how disconnected from your body you are. I tell you one small detail, 1 centimeter, you move your knee or ankle and you'll be like, what the hell just happened? Exactly.
I remember like just doing a few, because my sister does it quite a lot as well, but when I was getting into it, like I just remember thinking like, man, I have never been so tired in my whole life. Like not in a bad way, but I was sweating, like, and I just remember like just stretching. I went, hang on, I can't stretch. What? I can't stretch this far. I was like, right, I have to be able to touch my toes. I went, no, I'm touching my toes. So, and just the feeling you get when you stretch properly in each posture. I can't describe it. I can't describe how good it feels.
Because you don't stretch your body, you stretch your mind as well.
Yeah, exactly. But honestly, like I remember reading an article, like, and I can't quote it directly, but I remember them saying a lot of the reasons why elderly people die and very, very young people, unfortunately, is they're not stretched or they haven't like worked their muscles anymore. You know, and so they've got tense, you know, or stiff. And I get it. You know, we all get old. We'll all get old, but if you look at, there's some people, and we talked about it once before, I think, there's some people, they're in their 90s and they're still doing it, and they've got the flow, the movement.
They're more flexible than anybody else.
More flexible than me, or you and I, you know, young people.
It's not even that much about flexibility, and it's more about like our body is like a machine. If you want to compare it, it's like a machine. And imagine what's gonna happen with a car if you don't use it for a couple of years. It's gonna get fucked.
You know, it's just
not usable anymore. This is your body. Like, this is so sad that people, and I used to be there as well. That's why. Again, I'm not judging. I'm just saying example. You have your shoulder hurts, right? Because you don't use it, so your shoulders start hurting, and your shoulder hurts, and then somebody asks you, "Do you want to come play with us this and this volleyball or something?" No, I cannot because my shoulder hurts. It's bullshit. It's not like you cannot play volleyball because your shoulder hurts because you don't play volleyball because you don't move.
You don't stretch.
And this is also, it comes all the way to medicine, that unfortunately doctors are treating only symptoms instead of treating the reasons why this happened. You come with a painful knee to the doctor's office, what they're gonna do? X-ray, MRI, whatever. They say, okay, this happened, you have to take this medication, we have to do surgery. Nobody's gonna even ask you, like, why do you think it's painful? Like, what did you do in past years? Like, did you even move your knee? Did you do something about it? No, you were sitting in the office, not moving at all. And our joints are accumulating like waste products when you don't move them. You have to move the joint in order to be supplied by the liquid, which I don't know how it's called. It's
synovial fluid, I think. That's it.
Synovial fluid. So if you don't move the joint, the body is like, okay, the joint is not moved. We don't need to supply, right?
Get stiff.
And you get stiff, and it's start creating more and more waste products. Your joint is fucked.
Exactly.
And it's not like it's fucked for life. You can again fix it, but you have to move in order to do it.
You have to push as well, because I mean, like for me, it's. I mean, even just talking about working out and training in general, like when like you can develop a thing. I'm not an expert on this, but like you can develop a condition called osteoporosis, and that is, and you probably heard of it, but it's like when your bones, they're not reproducing the bone marrow anymore, so your bones are very they can break quite easily.
Yeah, they're very fragile.
Yeah, but like you said, through even yoga particularly, or just training, even just a little bit, you are delaying it massively. Even if you're older, you still
have to.
It's
not about the age. It's like, it's so sad because in Slovakia, it doesn't mean to be Slovakia. It can be any country. You see elderly people, 50, 60 years old people, and it's again their mindset. They just came to the point where like, okay, I'm 50, so now it's normal that my back hurts. It's just normal, It became standard. Like, oh, you're 50. Yeah, of course your back hurts because you are 50. No, your back hurts because you're not fucking moving. Your back hurts.
Exactly.
It's not because you are 50. You have, as we said, you have 90 years old people who are fit, and they are not fit because they are miracles of nature.
No.
They are fit because they are
disciplined. Yeah, they were disciplined.
They move themselves and they eat healthy. Their whole lifestyle is probably healthy.
Yeah, exactly.
Mindset is healthy. But if you come to the mindset, if you fall into this, that okay, when I'm 30, it's normal that my knees starting hurting. When I'm 40, it's normal that my back hurts. Oh, I just need some pills. Like, this is bullshit.
That's rubbish. Like, I think the thing is, it's too easy. I feel like
it's the easy way.
Yeah, it's the easy way. But like, even for instance, like my sister, I believe she's been quite disciplined with this. I don't think she's taken a paracetamol tablet. And okay, it's just paracetamol. It does help if you have a headache. But she's like, I don't want to take it anymore. I want to just drink water, sleep to get rid of it. And some people might be like, oh, it's just paracetamol. Fair enough. But like, in general with tablets, though, I do think it's too easy. It's too easy for the doctor to just give you a tablet. Like, here you go, shut up. Like,
that's how they've been. It's not like they're bad. Like,
they're just doing.
Just this is how they were taught. Like,
of course.
These symptoms, this tablet. These symptoms, this tablet. But it's just treating symptoms.
Yeah.
That's why. And people laugh at holistic doctors and stuff, but they actually they want to know the reason. Like, you have a headache? No, you don't have just headache. The headache is there because probably you have a bad posture. Probably you're not breathing. You're not moving. Probably you lack some nutrients. So let's look at this.
Exactly.
Why would I just treat the symptom, give you a tablet, and tomorrow you come again because you have headache again?
Well, yeah, exactly.
That's just an example.
It's just I think everything that we've talked about as well. It's these little habits, and I am convinced, and we talked about it before, but like, I'm convinced that these, even just, okay, yoga's not your thing, whatever, just do something, move, because these are like the ways to stop mental health, or like if you've got depression or whatever, I mean, I don't know what that feels like, no disrespect towards anyone who's got it, but I firmly believe that just moving, like you said, moving, and yoga in itself, I don't know enough about it, I've just picked it up recently, but like, and you're doing your teacher training at the moment, so I mean, you'll be a fantastic teacher, man. But you'll be great, man. You'll be fantastic. But just the feelings that I get from that, I just think like, man, if people did this every day, just for an hour or just a half an hour, 10 minutes, just stretching, like you already feel like warrior pose, man. I feel like a beast when I do that, like just simply that, and
exactly.
And it's the posture as well, you're just and it's
feel amazing.
It's unbelievable, and there's and you're learning about it at the moment, but there's so much depth to it as well, and
it's like a life journey. It's not like I'm doing it, like even you're gonna do it in 30 days. I'm doing 7 months, which is like 3 days every month, but it's not like you finish yoga teacher training, okay, I'm a teacher now, boom. No, it's like still, some people do. No, this is like, once you start, you never stop.
Of course.
You will be always student. Like, I will never feel like I'm
a master,
I'm a teacher or master. Like, this is life journey, and you will, like, you have to even admit, and you have to come in peace with the fact that you will never know everything. That's okay. But you cannot know everything.
Exactly, but those people become the best students because you always want to learn. You always want to better yourself, and I'm no guru on life. I'm still a young man, but like I always want to learn as well. And just the whole experience that I've had with yoga. So I won't go into it too much, but like I had a pretty bad accident last year, and I just remember my sister telling me, "Do yoga, please do yoga when you can. Do yoga." And my injuries, like what I sustained, I would nowhere near be as good as I am, like in terms of just being normal again, if I didn't do yoga. Like even like I damaged my wrist quite badly, but like all of the postures, the poses have helped this so much. Like, and I would recommend it to everybody. Like, and like we were saying before we started, it should be mandatory in my opinion. Like,
it should be.
Yeah.
There are schools like experimental schools that trying to put in their meditation yoga, but unfortunately the whole system of the whole world is wrong. And
I think there's a stigma.
They don't want to open mind people.
Oh yeah, I think there's a stigma against certain things as well. I mean, I remember a friend back home, she was quite sad, you know, because like she'd moved away from home. It was a new big change for her, and she went to the doctor and said, "Look, I think I'm quite depressed. I'm just a bit sad." And no disrespect towards the doctor, but like he just said, "Oh, just take these." And we all said to her, like, "Do not take those, right? Please don't take those. Do something else. Pick a hobby. Do something else." And she was like, "Yeah, you know, I don't need these. And she, excuse me, bless her, she took up yoga. She did. She just goes there every week, and even as a social activity, the energy in a good class is unbelievable. Like everyone, old, young, everyone's just working their body, you know.
This is amazing because like everybody has a reason why they do yoga, and especially every yoga teacher, I think, or becoming yoga teacher has a reason why they start doing the training. Yeah. And especially like people who like I started doing yoga and meditation especially because I had really bad mindset. Like I was really on the bottom of the bottom in my mind. I was like, fuck this shit. Like I have to do something with myself because I'm gonna get crazy. Yeah. I was so bad. I couldn't deal with myself, you know. I couldn't be with myself in one room. If that makes sense. Like, I couldn't be with myself.
I feel you 100%, man. Don't worry. Like.
And the reason why I want to learn about it more, and the reason why I want to share it, it's of course because I see the results. Not only because I want to be a yoga teacher and make money, which you cannot even make that much money. Anyway, but I really want to share this. And I really want to help people who are going through the same shit because I know it works. 100%. And I know you can get the results. And you will be an amazing teacher because you went through this accident, you went through so much shit, and you see the result as well.
100%.
Like, you see the result and you're like, I have to share this with people. This is why you will be an amazing teacher because you are not doing it just for any reason. You want to share this because you see it help you, so you want to help other people, right?
100%. Like,
this is the best reason you can do it.
Of course, and I appreciate what you said, but it just goes back to what I said before. I believe that it is one of the strongest foundations to helping mental health, 100%. Because again, you're social. If you go to a class, you're social. There's no judgment. If it's a good class, there's no judgment. Everyone's chilled. Everyone's there to move and just breathe again and just the exercises you do, and there's so many different types. There's the fast yoga. There's
so many different styles of yoga. So many different teachers. If you don't like, some people say like, "Oh, I went once for yoga, it was shit." Okay, go for another one. Try another teacher. Try another style.
Do vinyasa.
Yeah, do something different. And even if you don't like yoga, okay, not your thing. Just move yourself.
Else. Yeah, 100%.
Do something you enjoy.
Yeah,
this is what I do. What I tell people, like, you don't like gym, it's boring. Fair enough. I don't like gym, it's boring as well. Yeah. Do something else. Do any physical activity you like. Go for bicycle, rollerblades, swimming, running, walking in nature only. It can really improve your mental and your health.
Do a martial arts or something, you know?
Anything you do, ping pong or badminton. I don't know, do whatever.
Just sweat.
Gonna make your blood pressure go high, not blood pressure.
Just your heart work.
Your heart
and your blood just go through your body.
Yeah, because we are in this age of like
we're in an age where the majority of us, we live a sedentary lifestyle, so we're just sitting down.
We don't do anything for ourselves anymore. Like we have elevators.
Yeah.
We have what's that thing? Escalator.
Yeah.
Like, we don't raise our heartbeat at all. Like
no.
We have even mechanic toothbrushes. Yeah. You don't even do this basic movement with your arms. Of course you're getting fed and you don't move because you don't have to do anything anymore physically.
Exactly.
It's not a bad thing, it's amazing. The technology is progressing and it's amazing. Just because of that you should and you have to move.
Yeah.
I mean, your free time because you will have consequences.
Of course, and at the end of the day, we are animals. At the end of the day, and we used to move. We used to have to hunt.
Yeah, your body is created to move.
Yeah, your muscles are there to move your bones. Yeah. And if you don't exercise it, like, and then particularly like, no judgment on anyone back in my country that drinks a lot. I get it. Life is crazy.
We all been there.
Yeah, 100%. But we all need to unwind some way. But like, one big thing for me, and I don't, like I said, I don't look down on anyone back home who does it, but I just feel like, for instance, in my country, I feel that a lot of people miss their potential, and I personally, for me, I don't feel like I've achieved any level of what I want to achieve in my life, but I just feel that if people stop drinking so much or going out as much and just reprioritize, the potential that people would achieve is unbelievable.
So many people would literally change their life. Same in Slovakia. We are really famous for.
Oh, really?
A lot.
It's rakia, right?
No, we have different stuff.
Oh, sorry. Rakia is Serbian, right? Sorry.
But yeah, I agree 100% because I've been there. Again, I'm not judging.
Me neither. But
I'm not drinking now for like 4 months already at all.
The clarity in your mind, right?
It's so different, and it's not like I'm not convincing anyone to stop drinking. Like, have a beer, have a wine now and then if you want. It's not a bad thing. I mean, it's not healthy. No amount of alcohol is healthy. Whatever, have it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Just the thing is, for me, I stopped completely because I had like 1 beer, and already this 1 beer I could feel the next day. Like I could feel when I meditated, I could feel it. When I was exercising, I could feel it.
Yeah.
1 beer.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't need it. And I'm happy without it.
Oh, me too. Like, I mean, I have, like, maybe I'll have 1. It's fine. But like, after what happened to me, like I just was like, right, I need to cut it out. I cut it out for maybe 5 months, and the clarity in your mind is unbelievable. And I really do believe that a lot of people, we all have something that is like our thing that we maybe overindulge, and all of us have something, but like
our escape.
But like, when you, and through what we've just talked about, I think when you just disciplined your mind, you can realize, I don't need it, and let me focus on the thing. And it's scary when you actually have that clarity. It's very scary when you focus, like, oh wow, I'm not happy with this, okay, how do I change it? But then comes in the physical activities, like we were just saying, that can help keep you grounded and be like, okay, let's go, let's do it. And but one thing I wanted to ask you, what would you say to people who are considering starting yoga? What's the baseline to start on? Is it YouTube videos? Is it just anything? Pick an exercise, see how you like it, or go to a class. What would you recommend people who want to start?
So I think YouTube videos are definitely a good thing. Just one kind of negative thing about it is that you might. I'll let you.
Sorry, one sec. Sorry, guys. I have to. Disgusting. Sorry. Continue, Matty. Sorry.
It can get you to consistent. Can get you some confidence to go for a class, because many people actually go scared to go for a class because they say, I'm not flexible, I don't want to go for yoga, which is the biggest bullshit. I mean, that's why you go there, right? You get flexible.
Yeah, of course.
Nobody's going to judge you. Everybody started somewhere.
Oh yeah, of course.
But the negativity about YouTube videos or about working on it by yourself is that your alignment is not proper, and if you are pushing yourself too much, you can get injured.
Yeah.
Because you don't have the knowledge, you don't have the awareness of the body yet. You don't know, like, your knee could be wrong or something, and you can actually injure yourself. So definitely I would go for a class.
Sure.
I would try, and I would definitely try more classes with more teachers. So you see the difference and you pick something you like, wherever you live, you know?
Yeah, because like we were saying, there's different types as well, like certain yogas might not be.
Everybody has different style, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not expecting that once I'm going to start teaching, everybody going to love my classes. It's different. Like, somebody likes this teacher, somebody even I see it now when I go for more classes. Like, some teachers I like more, some teachers I like less. So
yeah, for sure.
That's normal. So definitely I would recommend to go for a class, just give it a try.
Oh, cool.
And if you don't have the money, because it's expensive, in Dubai it's crazy expensive. Or if you have no access to yoga wherever you live, just try by yourself. Try with YouTube videos. Again, you will find some you like, some you don't. But
there's also apps as well that show you like, okay, take it easy, just do this pose, and then one thing I think I used an app briefly. It was called Yoga Daily or something like that. There's loads of good ones, and then also the most famous one on YouTube is Yoga with Adrian. I think she's cool. She's cool. Like her voice, like
and she has the dog always. It's nice.
But she's a good one though, because she's quite slow, you know. So okay, cool.
She's doing like yoga for beginners. I think like 1 month straight, like every day video, like 10 minutes. So
I started with her. And I did a few sessions with my sister, and it really, like, honestly, that was when when I did the sessions with my sister, I was like, that was when I was like, okay, there's something to this, you know. Yeah. But one last thing I want to talk about. I didn't really know this much about you. Do you do kung fu, or is it?
I do
a little bit of martial arts.
Yeah, at the moment I haven't done it for almost a year now.
Oh, really?
Because I went so much into yoga that and it's funny because the yoga I actually started to do more consistently because I wanted to get more flexible for the
kung fu.
Kung fu.
Yeah.
And then I kind of stopped training kung fu and I started doing yoga.
But that's cool. You found something that you loved.
It's a Wing Chun. It's a style of kung fu.
That's is that Bruce Lee's one? Wing Chun.
Bruce Lee started with Wing Chun.
Yeah.
He was taught by Ip Man.
Yes, he was. Yeah.
And then he developed his own style.
Jeet Kune Do. Yeah, that man. Do you watch any UFC fighting, or you like?
Sometimes.
Do you know the athlete Tony Ferguson?
Yeah.
That man. He uses a Wing Chun, like the wooden thing. Yeah. Man, watching them on that, someone who's good at it on that, it's ridiculous. Quick.
It's amazing. It's again like for your mind, and like Bruce Lee was amazing philosopher as well. He
was way ahead of his time.
The world in martial arts. Yeah,
he was way ahead of his time. Like and what I think he said something as well. Like you could go against one person who's mastered one martial art, but the person who knows a bit of everything will win. I think that was or it might have been the other way around.
I think it's the other way.
It's the other way around? Sorry about that.
I'm not sure, but I think so, because there is another example of this.
Yeah.
Thing, like, there is you can either do one kick 10,000 times and master it, or you can do 10,000 kicks one time, and who's gonna be the better master?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's the other way around. Whoops. But he's
it's about consistency and discipline.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, for me, like I got into MMA. Like I liked watching MMA past 3 years. I'm a bit of a Conor McGregor baby, but like,
it's fun.
But
I
I love him, man. But like I really love it. Like just seeing, for me, to have the courage to put yourself in that octagon, that is like the true. Man, that's the true test.
That's again mindset and everything. It's not just about fighting. It's in your mind.
Of course, it's like, okay, I'm putting myself in this environment.
Yeah.
I want to see, but that's something that I think for me, like I've taken up boxing recently because I just wanted to do something that challenges me, and I'd like to do it.
I saw your story. I think you were posting.
It kicked my ass. One session.
When you never did it and you try, you will be like, damn, God, what is this?
Man, I was walking back like because my back was just like, oh my God.
Because you were tense.
Of course.
Not relaxed yet.
But it's just something I like the idea, like particularly men and women. It's just being able to test yourself, you know, and how hard you can hit.
Did you ever, like, when you tried the boxing, did you do sparring as well, or just?
We didn't do sparring yet, but I would like to do. I'd actually like to do a match. Like,
this is what I would like to recommend you, because when we talk about mindset, like once you, not even imagine the cage, like once you just start doing sparring, you will realize like it's a mind game.
Yeah.
So once you are there and you realize how scared you are to get hit. Even if you know the techniques, everything.
Of course.
If you go to fight, and it's really,
a different ball game.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
That's why I was loving martial arts, and I still want to go back to it because it's.
I think
amazing.
It just teaches you something about like what you can achieve mentally, and just like you say, I haven't felt it, but the emotion to be in there, whatever it is, whatever martial art it is, it's like, right, I'm facing an opponent. but at the end of the day, the only opponent you're facing is yourself.
That's what I was just about to say. You're fighting against yourself.
Of course.
Against your fears and stuff.
Of course.
Being hit is not terrible. Like,
it's not the worst thing.
Hit.
Yeah.
Even I think Bruce Lee said it. Like, you can be the best fighter in the world, but if you never got hit, you'll probably lose, because almost in every fight, even in the street, you will get hit. However good you are, you will probably get hit, because especially the street fight. Like, I was focusing on self-defense, and I was watching tons of videos on self-defense, and I was in situations where I was in fights, and you never know who's going to come behind you and hit you.
Exactly.
Stuff like that. You have to be ready when you go. Doesn't matter who you're going to fight, you have to be ready.
Exactly.
You're going to get hit, and that's fine. You have to know how it hurts. You have to know what's the feeling of being hit.
Of course.
And you just have to continue whatever happens.
I think it's exactly, and I think it's the true. When you can take a punch as well, like, it's just, I think it's a very important facet. Like, as I don't want to say exclusively as a man, because there's like the female martial artists and oh my god, man, they are amazing. The ones in the UFC. There's
Ronda,
one,
right?
Ronda was good, but there's one, Holly Holm, she's amazing. Like, her leg kicks. There's one at the moment who's the dominant champion. She's Amanda Nunes. Like, she's a beast, man. Like, but like, as like, I think one thing that's quite important as a man, and some people might disagree with me on this, but like, is being able to take a punch or give one, defend yourself, and whatever it is.
I think everybody should be able to defend themselves.
Yeah, of course.
Men,
you never know what's going to happen.
Life
can
bring anything to you.
Yeah, exactly. But I would like to end on a question. I'm going to ask you a question. I quite like this question. How would you like to be remembered?
That's a good question.
It's quite deep, but either that or what is the thing that you would like to accomplish? And if you don't want to share, no dramas, but otherwise, what?
I think it comes together. Like, what do you like to accomplish, and how would you like to be remembered? I definitely want to be remembered as the good guy, like in the movies. Not the villain. The good guy. I want to be remembered as someone who changed the world in his reach, I would say. I like to say, like, if you have ambition to change the world, you should be able to change the people around you first. So I would like to be remembered as someone who either changed the world to better place, or tried to change the world by changing everybody around for better. For the better. Yeah. I like that. That's cool. Hey, listen, thank you so much, Mate, for coming on. I really appreciate it. And that's great. I think that's a wrap. Thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.